Hello viewers, you are welcome to the Smart Student Academy. This is your channel if you are a student aiming at scoring straight A's in your final examinations. This is the arena for champions who will settle for nothing less than pure academic excellence. Come with us as we show you the strategies you need to achieve your academic ambitions. Today's discussion is based on smart study techniques. I hereby present to you a comprehensive list of smart study techniques for you to apply to achieve your academic aims. This topic is a mindset and motivation booster to you as students who desire nothing less than all-round excellence in your examinations. This is a brief overview or short description of a list of various smart study techniques without much details or in-depth analysis. But I have other videos in this same channel that provide detailed discussion of each technique. So after listening to this list, please search for each and every one of the techniques I will be mentioning in this video today, so that you can make use of them to have a thorough and deeper understanding of each of those techniques. Now, before we move on, please strike the subscribe button and let us dive in straight away. What are smart study techniques? Now listen carefully. Smart study techniques are strategies and methods that help students study efficiently, effectively, and intentionally with better results and less stress. Instead of studying harder or longer, smart students focus on studying smarter, but understanding what works best for their brain and goals. Here is a brief description of some of the most effective smart study techniques we have for you as students to benefit from. The first one, set clear study goals and make it smart. By smart, we mean specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals for each study session. For example, you can have it as your SMART goal by saying, I will study 3 biology chapters and take notes within 2 hours. This keeps you focused and helps you avoid aimless reading. Number 2, the use of the Pomodoro technique. This is another smart study technique. This involves studying for 25 minutes or 30 minutes at a stretch, after which you take 5 minutes break to relax your brain and your muscles, and then repeat the same thing over again. And after 4 cycles of studies and having short rests in between, you now take a longer break of up to 30 minutes before you resume again. Help to keep your brain alert, relaxed, and reduces fatigue, thus increasing your concentration. The third technique is called active recall. Instead of rereading notes over and over again, close the book and recall what you have learned. That means try and recite what you have learned offhand without looking at your book. That is what we call active recall. In the process, ask yourself questions or use flashcards. And this method helps to strengthen your memory and make information stick to your memory. The fourth smart study technique is called spaced repetition. This involves a review of material that you have studied at gradually increasing interval. Let's assume you read a material today. In another 3 days, you review it, you go over it again. Then Later, after 1 week, you go over it again. By spacing your reviews like this, it helps to get the information well ingrained, properly stored in your long-time memory. And this uses the forgetting curve to your advantage and builds long-term memory. Number 5, teach someone else. If you can explain a topic clearly to someone else, it means you truly understand it. Use of Feynman technique is involved in this place. We simplify the materials as if you are teaching a 12-year-old. The next one is what we call mind mapping and visuals. Mind mapping and visuals involve turning your long text into diagrams, flowcharts, or what we call mind maps. That is, you find a way of representing information that you have read in your text into diagrams. You can draw a circle, draw some sectors in it, and then place different sections of what you have read in it. Or you draw a flow chart that shows the sequence in which information flow from beginning to the end. This is what we call mind map, and it helps to engage your brain visually, helping you to see relationship between topics and subtopics and between ideas. Number 7, practice with past questions. Solve read past questions under exam conditions. This helps you understand exam patterns, helps you manage your time, and identify your weak spots. Don't forget, we are looking at a long list of different smart study techniques available to you as a student, just to create full awareness, so that with awareness you can make your choice which of those smart study techniques you would like to apply in order to achieve your ambitions academically. Number 8 is the use of mnemonics and acronyms. This involves turning hard to remember lists into fun abbreviation. For instance, look at the word cell. This is an acronym that helps us as students to remember the factors of production in economics. And each letter stands for something. C stands for capital, E for entrepreneur, L for land, and the other L for labor. Smart study technique number 9, application of 3R technique, which stands for read, recite, and review. So how do you apply it? You read the material you have before you carefully for the first time, taking note of all the details and making sure you understand what you are reading. Then later, you close the book and make an effort to recite all the salient points that you have read. After which, you now take a review to correct all the errors that you have made in your recitation, and this helps to deepen your understanding. The next smart study technique is what we call chunking. That is chunking method. Break large contents of stuff you want to read into smaller portions, meaningful portions, which we call chunks, and then deal with each portion one after the other. It's like you are eating and you want to make sure you enjoy the food. You cannot swallow the whole lump of food at a go. You have to break it bit by bit. Just like you are using spoon to eat rice. You take each spoonful one at a time, one at a time. Before you know what is happening, you demolish the whole big bowl of food. That is exactly how chunking works. When you have a large volume of work to do academically, or large volume of stuff to read, you break it into little chunks. The one you can deal with maybe at a stretch of 30 minutes. This prevents overload and allow you to master one piece at a time. The next one is what we call dual coding. This involves combining words and visuals. For example, when you are reading a text and you now draw the diagram by the side of it, or the graph that illustrates what you are reading. So you are combining words, that is text, with visual, that is the diagram or chart. By looking at these two together, it will make you understand better because it enhances comprehension and memory by engaging different parts of your brain. That is what we call brain pathways. We learn by seeing, we learn by hearing, and by handling materials. So as you are learning by listening to what you are reading, you are also learning by looking at the chart or diagram, which information enter into your memory through your eyes. Very important. Number 12, have a dedicated study space. This involves choosing a quiet, well-lit space with all study tools available. You don't need to be running up and down. You make all what you need available so that once you are there to study, you can concentrate for a stretch of time. This helps you to avoid distractions. Your brain will associate that space with serious focus anytime you go there. Number 13, mix subjects together. We call it interleaving technique. Instead of studying one subject for 4 hours, you can rotate between 2 to 3 subjects within that 4 hours. Let's say the first 1 hour you read maths, second hour you read biology, third hour you read English, and fourth hour you read literature. This helps to build flexible thinking in you and prevents boredom. Number 14 smart study technique is what we call self-testing with time limit. When you want to test yourself, for example, using past questions, you have to time yourself. So set a timer and test yourself with mock exam, with past questions, so that you can improve your exam speed and accuracy and build confidence. Number 15, use online tools wisely. You can use or apply educational platforms like Quizlet, Khan Academy, YouTube, and AI tutors. All these can simplify complex topics and offer diverse learning styles and diverse perspectives to any topic that you have before you to understand. This will help to give you better understanding. 16, maintain a study schedule. Create and follow a realistic weekly timetable and balance your study with rest and leisure. Discipline builds consistency. What this translates to is that you have to have a specific time every day that you are going to read. Maybe in the early morning between 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., 1 hour before you prepare for school. And then again in the evening, maybe between 8 after dinner to 10 before you finally go to bed. And you should maintain those specific times. This will help you to be consistent and disciplined. Smart study technique number 17. Get enough sleep and exercise. Rested brains retain information better. Even 20 minutes of exercise can boost brain power and mood. So you need it. Don't just continue to read and read and read and read. Take some time in between to rest your body and to rest your brain. After taking a rest, when you come back again, you feel refreshed and you can learn better. Number 18, stay positive and self-motivated. Use positive affirmations like, I am getting better every day, or I'm capable of excellence. These mindsets influences your performance. So it's a psychological thing, because if you don't believe something and internalize it, all your physical effort may not yield results. Number 19, review notes after class daily. Some students are in the habit of not checking their notes. Once they leave the classroom, that's the end of reading. They won't open the book until they will meet the teacher next, maybe after 3 days. This is not a good habit. So you must ensure that once you go to class, within 24 hours of that class or any class, take your note again, review it, and make short summaries of what you have learned. This helps you remember up to 90% or between 70 to 90% more of what you have learned. But when you don't take review after class, you simply forget what you have learned. Number 20, avoid multitasking. Focus on one subject at a time. Multitasking reduces productivity and memory retention. Please, before we draw the curtain and close this discussion, hit the subscribe and like buttons and share the link with your colleagues and friends. Be your brother's keeper. Be free to explore this channel for other academic videos. We have plenty of them around, right on this channel. And then new ones are being uploaded from time to time, all for your benefits. Now, this is my final word on the use of smart study techniques. There are so many smart study techniques, as you have seen from our discussion. Take your time. Check on the detailed videos or videos that give details and give you deeper discussion on each one on this channel. And then decide which one you want to apply. So smart study is not about studying longer, but studying better and studying smarter. By applying these study techniques consistently, you will not only enjoy your learning journey as a student, but also position yourself for a great performance in all your exams. Therefore, I encourage you, study smart, stay consistent, and excel brilliantly. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and bye for now.